extra pages waiting on the table. Nothing needs to happen faster. I cross out half the list just to give the page some space. One clean line can change the picture, put the scattered parts in place. Voices drift across the room, spoons keep time against the glass. I catch the pocket underneath it, and the minutes start to pass. One thing, then the next, no weight on either side. Let the steady part take over, let the rest fall out of sight. There's a phrase I couldn't finish, sitting halfway down the page. I read it once without an answer, then the answer finds its shape. The track stays just below me, never asking me to turn. It holds the room together while I find the words I need. Keep the pace where I can hold it, let the afternoon unfold. When the sound stays close and steady, even hard things lose their hold. No need for a sudden moment, no need for the room to change, just a clear thought moving forward. Then another finds its place. Pages are turning over, and another finds its place. I look up and nearly miss it, how the hours slipped away. The cup beside my notebook has been empty half the day. There are still a few things waiting, but they don't feel quite as wide. Once the first step starts connecting, all the others fall in line. A line thing, then the next, no weight on either side. Let the steady part take over, let the rest fall out of sight. Keep the pace where I can hold it, let the afternoon unfold. When the sound stays close and steady, even hard things lose their hold. No need for a sudden moment, no need for the room to change, just a clear thought moving forward. Then another finds its place. Then another finds its place. Pages turning on the table, soft steps passing by. I leave the noise beside the door and keep the clear side. Pencil marks along the edge, a line I might erase. I leave the answer open and keep moving down the page. The first idea came out crooked, the second one came late. I used to wait for something better, now I let it find its shape. A low sound rolls beneath me, keeps the corners from glowing. Still I follow where the thought is leaning, without asking where it will. There's a word I keep returning to, it almost fits the space. I move it down another line, leave a softer phrase. Nothing here is finished, nothing has to shine. The rough parts keep the whole thing moving till the pieces fall in time. Leave a little open, leave a little loose. I can make it clearer once there's something I can use. Let the steady motion carry what I miss. I don't need the final answer to begin with this. The room has found its own pace, and I'm somewhere inside. One thought opens up another, like a door I didn't try. I stop counting every minute, stop correcting every turn. There's a point where doing teaches what the planning couldn't learn. Put it down before it's perfect, let it breathe before it's done. Every page becomes a pathway once the first few lines have come. I can change it in the morning, I leave the answer open and keep moving down the page.
The clock keeps moving quietly. I barely hear it now. The room has found a steady pace, and I know where I am. The page is filling from the middle, not the way I had it planned. But every line keeps finding balance as it moves beneath my hand. The chair slides softly near me. Someone sets a glass down slow. Nothing pulls me from the moment. Nothing asks me where to go. Right pace, clear head, one thought, then the next. No rush, no drag, everything falls into step. I stop reaching for the answer before the question has a shape. I leave a space beside the sentence for whatever wants to change. The sound stays tucked below me, like a current through the floor. I don't notice when it carries what felt heavy out the door. Keep it steady, keep it close. Let the small emotions do the most. Oh, let it circle, let it run. There is room for progress without forcing everyone. The list is shorter than I thought now. The hours softer at the edge. I turn the page without a pause and stop before I second guess. There's no moment of arrival, no bright sun above the room, just the feeling that the pieces have been making space to move. I don't need to push it harder, I don't need to chase the time. When the pace is sitting right, the work begins to fall in line. Let the sound stay underneath, let the next part come in view. There is something in the motion that keeps pulling the whole thing through. Right pace, clear head, one thought, then the next. No rush, no drag, everything falls into step. The clock keeps moving quietly, I barely hear it now. The clock keeps moving quietly, I barely hear it now. The room has found a steady pace, and I know where I am. The first hour came out sideways. Nothing landed where it should. I left the page half open and started where I could. The pen rolled underneath the chair, I nearly let it stay. Then someone turned the music up just half a step away. A steady kick behind the room put movement in the air. I found the line I lost before, still waiting for me there. Give it time, let it turn, something settle while you work. Leave a space, make a start, the day gets clearer part by part. Ooh. I stop checking every minute, stop looking for a sign. The rough idea got easier once I gave it room and time. A passing laugh across the room broke open something small. I wrote the sentence differently and liked it after all. 2 steps forward, 1 erased. Still the page begins to change. No big answer, no bright cue, just a better way of moving through. Give it time, let it turn, something settle while you work. Leave a space, make a start. The day gets clearer part by part. By new nothing moved around. The same old chair, the same old notes, a warmer kind of sound. I crossed the final item off and left one thing undone. Some days don't need a perfect close to feel like they have won. Give it time and let it turn, something settle while you work. Leave a space, make a start. Better by noon was good enough. First hour came out sideways, the rest found where to go. I closed the page without a rush and let the last beat roll.
I don't need the whole map, just the next turn in view. A clean space on the table, and one thing I can do. The notes were leaning sideways, too many on one page. I moved the least important and the rest began to change. Ooh, the room kept breathing evenly, a pulse beneath the sound. I stopped trying to hold it all and set one question down. That's enough to start, enough to see where the next small step is asking me to be. No sudden sign, no perfect line, just a little less noise at the right time. I left a blank between the sections, let the harder parts stay rough. Sometimes distance gives an answer that attention covers up. A passing shadow crossed the paper, then moved beyond the chair. When I looked back at the problem, there was more room around it there. Take one part, leave one part, let the order find itself. Keep one thought, lose one thought, put the rest back on the shelf. The list no longer felt like pressure, just a handful left to choose. I picked the one that kept returning and followed where it moved. No rush came through the doorway, no second wind arrived. I only found a quieter way to keep the work alive. That's enough to start, not enough to see where the next small step is asking me to be. No sudden sign, no perfect line, just a little less noise at the right time. Maybe clarity is smaller than I thought it had to be. Not every answer opens wide, some simply Just enough to start, enough to see where the next small step is asking me to see. No sudden sign, no perfect line, just a little less noise and a way to keep the time. Don't need the whole map, just the next turn in view. A clean space on the table, and one thing I can do.
The cursor moves across the line before I think it through. The room has settled into place and I have settled too. I find the section from before still open where I left it. The sentence needs a cleaner end, but now I know the direction. A stack of papers by my hand gets thinner one by one. I stop looking at the distance and stay with what has begun. Let the motion carry what the mind can't hold. One part finds another without being told. Nothing needs announcing, nothing needs a name. I can feel the pieces moving into place. The chair beside me empties out, another takes its turn. The cup slides softly down the bar while pages flip and turn. I make a note beside the line, then move it farther down. The thought that felt too wide before fits better written out. Check the road behind me. Now I leave the rough edge there until the next part finds me. The afternoon moves past the glass but never breaks the thread. I finish what is in my hands before I move ahead. There's a pace that doesn't hurry but it never loses ground. Every choice becomes much lighter when the next one comes around. I don't need to force the answer, I can let the process stay. Once the work begins connecting, it can carry its own weight. Let the motion carry what the mind can't hold. One part finds another without being told. Nothing needs announcing, nothing needs a name. I can feel the pieces moving into place. At the final line, the room keeps passing through. I close one page and open more with nothing left to prove. Move a la da da da, la da 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 da, la da da da, la da 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 da. To the left, take one line away. Sometimes the smallest change can open up the whole thing. Turn it once, look again, see what wants to stay. I like the way the details find a cleaner shape. There's a mark beside the heading that I almost didn't see. A number out of order and a space that shouldn't be. I used to call it finished when the larger parts were right. Now I like the final minutes when the edges come to life. Check it once, let it rest, come back with a light ahead. Keep what works, lose the rest. Small decisions do it best. Someone turns a chair around, the floor gives back a sound. I read the same line differently with fewer people around. A phrase that felt too careful gets better when it's plain. I cut the extra ending moving, but I'm not watching it today. I'm changing tiny distances and clearing what gets in the way. There's something satisfying in a choice nobody sees, when everything feels simpler because one part finally breathes. I don't need a bigger answer, I don't need another start. Sometimes all the work is waiting in the quietest part. Move one word to the left, take one line away. Sometimes the smallest change can open up the whole thing. Turn it one slick again, see what wants to stay. I like the way the details find a cleaner shape. I close it without ceremony, no need to make a scene. The difference may be hard to spot, but everything reads clean. Da 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 da. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I leave the hand in it. I leave the thought unfinished and turn my chair around. The answer may be hiding where I haven't looked till now. I read the first part backwards, skipped the section in between. The problem looks much smaller when it isn't on the screen. A passing voice behind me breaks the pattern in my head. I hear the sentence differently from something someone said. I was holding it too closely, trying not to lose the thread. Sometimes distance keeps it moving better than another step. Shift the view, change the frame. What felt stuck doesn't look the same. Let it turn, let it show. There are other ways the whole thing could go. I move the notes across the table, put the ending near the start. A thought I nearly crossed out fits beside another part. The sound beneath the voices keeps a steady, gentle pull. I stop filling every opening and let the shape stay full. Back once around the corner, leave the question where it is. By the time I come back to it, I can see what didn't fit. No sudden flash of brilliance, no answer dropping through. Just the pieces sitting better from a slightly different view. Maybe I don't need more effort. Maybe I just need more space. What I couldn't solve by pushing finds another way to change. Shift the view, change the frame. What felt stuck doesn't look the same. Let it turn, let it show. Other ways the whole thing could go. I leave the thought unfinished, but now I know its shape. The answer wasn't missing, it was waiting out of place. You work through the numbers, I rewrite the same line. We barely trade a sentence, but the timing settles right. Your pencil taps the table 3 times, then it stops. I catch the count without looking and keep moving through my thoughts. We don't have to fill the silence. focus land. You circle one conclusion, across another out. The harder parts feel smaller with another person around. Someone clears the table, a new track settles in. Neither of us looks up, but we both catch where it begins. You turn a page, I change a word. The quiet holds more than it says. You take a breath, I find a thread, and both of us keep moving ahead. The afternoon gets thinner, the list begins to close. You gather up your papers, but leave one final note. I finish one last sentence while you wait beside the door. We didn't solve each other's problems, still we both completed more. We don't have to feel the silence, we don't have to trade a word. There's a comfort in the quiet when the whole room seems to work. You keep your side in motion, I keep mine in view. Somehow all the space between us makes it easier to move. You work through the numbers, I close the final line. We leave without a hurry and call it a good use of time.
I leave the page where it is, let the sentence wait. Some thoughts get harder to finish when I watch them take shape. I push the chair and quietly take the longer way around. A door swings shut behind me and changes all the sound. I wasn't looking for an answer, I only needed air. By the time I reach the corner, the problem isn't there. Step away, let it clear. What felt close looks different from here. Leave it still, let it breathe. Some ideas come together when I give them room to leave. I watch the people crossing, each with somewhere else to go. No one moves in perfect order, still the whole street seems to flow. A phrase returns without the pressure that was holding it before. I turn it once inside my head and find the missing word. To the table, nothing waits in quite the same way. The notes are still where I left them, but I know which one can stay. I take the ending from the middle, move the question to the top. The work begins to open as soon as I stop making it stop. What felt far is easier from here. Leave it still, then begin. Some ideas find their balance when I stop closing them in. I pull the chair back quietly and finish what can't wait. The sentence finds a simpler end before I watch it take shape. There's a phrase beside the heading, written smaller than the rest. I must have left it there this morning when the thought was half expressed. I read it without meaning to, then everything connects. The part I kept avoiding starts to look like what comes next. I draw an arrow through the margin, move a sentence down the page. What seemed out of place before now gives the section shape. The room keeps talking under me, a steady hum of place. I stop checking every choice and let one answer lead the way. Sometimes the part I nearly miss is the part that pulls me through. A mark outside the main idea can change the whole point of view. I don't need a perfect order, I can follow what appears. The work begins to open when I stop correcting every turn. One word circle, one line move, one small question, something new. Leave the edges, let them show. Not every useful thought needs somewhere clear to go. I keep the note beside the heading, though it doesn't quite belong. It reminds me how the answer came before I pushed too hard. The list keeps getting shorter without watching every line. I finish 2 more sections and forget to check the time. Keep what else, even if it arrived a different way. Leave some space along the edge for the thought that comes in late. See what else, feel love. Sometimes the part I nearly miss is the part that pulls me through. A mark outside the main idea can change the whole point of view. I don't need a perfect order, I can follow what appears. The work begins to open when I leave some space around it. The work begins to open when I leave some space around it. There's a phrase beside the heading, written smaller than the rest. I leave it where I found it and move on to what comes next.
The fan turns once above me, traffic passes out of frame. I stop checking every minute if I'm doing this the right way. A blue mark near the corner, a draft I nearly left behind. I pick it up without a verdict and rate it with a quieter mind. The hardest part looked permanent an hour ago at least. Now one clean cut through the middle gives the whole idea relief. Take the long way, let it land. One clear choice, then another in my hands. No alarm now, no red light. I can keep the pace forgiving and still carry it right. A bicycle bell below me rings once and disappears. The world can keep its own direction without pulling me from here. The next choice isn't perfect, but it gives the rest a place. I'll make it, then keep going before doubt can take its shape. Take a long way, let it land. One clear choice, then another in my hands. Nothing urgent, nothing lost. I can leave a margin open without counting up the cost. finish worth announcing, just a shape that feels connected. I close the extra tabs, now leave one question for tomorrow. There is nothing left to rescue, only somewhere else to follow. No grand turn, no second wind, just the patient work of settling in one calm choice, then one more, and the wait is not what it was before. Take a long way, let it land, one clear choice, then another in my hands. No alarm now, no red light, I can keep the pace forgiving and let the rest arrive. Take the long way, let it land, one clear choice. No alarm now, no red light, I can keep the pace forgiving and let the rest arrive. Once above me, traffic passes out of frame. I stop checking every minute and carry on without a name. When the sound falls away for a second or two, I can hear where I'm going without thinking it through. And the next track comes in with a pull I can trust, and the thought that was scattered starts connecting itself. Someone clears a glass nearby, a chair moves across the floor. I lose a line I was following, then find a better one. Nothing calls for my attention, nothing asks me to respond. The quieter the moment gets, the easier I move. Let it pause, let it pass. There is space inside the gap, no need to hold on. The next part will carry on. A new chord enters softly before the beat comes back. I read the same words once again and see what they were missing. The afternoon keeps changing without asking me to choose. I leave the harder question open and finish what I can use. I used to fill each empty second with another thing to check. Now I let the silence settle before deciding what comes next. The track turns warmer underneath, the voices drift behind. I follow one clear motion, leave the rest outside my mind. No bright sign, no sudden turn, just a calmer way to let the focus return. One clean thought, one open space, then the whole day falls back into place. When the sound falls away for a second or two, I can hear where I'm going without thinking it through. Then the next track comes in with a pull I can trust, and the thought that was scattered starts connecting itself. The last note leaves the speaker, the next one takes its time. I stay inside the opening and finish one more line.
The building settles around me. The elevator fades, a soft pulse holds a distance, and nothing pulls away. I roll my sleeves above my wrist, move the first thing into place. Well, look crowded from a distance, feels much lighter face to face. The numbers stop competing, the colors find their side. I follow what is working and let the rest stay undefined. No need to watch the hour, no need to count the ground. Delivery bike passes, then disappears below. The air shifts through the doorway, but the pace remains its own. I make a choice and leave it without turning back to check. The less I hold against it, the more the pieces start to connect. I stop calling them hard. I take them in a different order and meet them where they are. There's still a lot in front of me, but none of it feels right. The day has found a rhythm that can hold me from inside. Stay with it, let it breathe. Nothing pulling at my sleeve. One clear motion, then one more. The building settles around me. The elevator fades. I look up from the table, and half the day has changed.
The room shifts at the edges, a door opens and it swings. The air moves through the tables and changes how the whole place feels. I thought I reached the slower part where every choice takes time, but something in the background puts the motion back in line. I roll my shoulders once or twice and leave the hardest thing. The next one comes much clearer when I stop forcing everything. Let it return, let it come through. No sudden spark, just something new. A steadier step, cleaner view. The day still has somewhere to move. Someone laughs across the room, then settles in again. A passing sound breaks up the weight that gathered near the end. I take the task that feels the least like something I should choose, and halfway through the rest of it feels easier to move. The hours haven't changed their speed, the list is nearly the same, but I can meet it differently without calling it by name. The pace comes back beneath my hands, not faster than before, just strong enough to carry me across another stretch of floor. I don't need a brand new start, just a lift along the middle. Let the steady motion carry what I couldn't push before. There is more left in the day, but it doesn't feel as heavy when the room and I are moving at the same unhurried speed. One clear move, then one more. Nothing pulling at the door. One deep breath, then begin. That is all it takes to find holes at the edges, the door closes with a swing. I keep the change it brought me and finish one more thing. The room has thinned out after lunch. Coats hang loose along the wall. Alone, no rows beneath the noise, and nothing asks me to hurry at all. I line up what remains without looking too far ahead. The next part comes much easier when I stay with where I am. Keep the pressure off, keep the current on. Let the quieter motion carry what felt long. No need to reach, no need to race. What belongs together finds its proper place. Someone opens up the doorway, then lets it close behind. The air changes for a moment, but it doesn't break the line. I make a choice and leave it there without returning twice. The less I try to guard each move, the more it settles right. There's no finish I can point to, no bright moment in the room. Just the feeling that the pieces know exactly what to do. I can stay inside the motion, let the afternoon go by. When my hands know where they're going, before the question reaches my mind. The harder part is waiting, but it doesn't feel as wide. I take it from the nearest edge and work my way inside. The hours keep their distance, the noise stays somewhere low. I don't need to watch the progress, I can feel it as I go. Leave a margin, leave a breath, not every choice needs to be checked. Trust the motion, let it hold, some things come together before they can be told. There's no finish I can point to, no bright moment in the room. Just the feeling that the pieces know exactly what to do. I can stay inside the motion, let the afternoon go by. When my hands know where they're going, before the question reaches my mind. The room has thinned out after lunch. The coats still line the wall. I gather what is finished and leave the rest where it can fall. The hour leans across the wall. The room turns soft and gray. I thought I'd lose the thread by now, but something makes me stay. The crowd begins to thin out. A few chairs open wide. A new track slips beneath the room and changes how it feels inside. The part I save for later doesn't carry quite the weight. I take it from the nearest edge before I hesitate. Let the busy part be over, let the quieter part begin. There is more room in the moment when the noise is wearing thin. Nothing asking for an answer, nothing pulling me away. I can keep the motion going without pushing through the day. Someone delivers it, someone gathers up their papers, someone stays for one more round. The door lets in a passing breeze, then closes on the sound. I move one thing into place and leave another where it lies. The work feels less like something due and more like passing time. I'm not chasing down the clock now, it can move without me. There's a steadier kind of focus when the room begins to breathe. I can leave the hard part open, take the next one as it comes. Some days find a better without me. There's a steadier kind of focus when the room begins to breathe. I can leave the hard part open, take the next one as it comes. Some days find a better balance when the busiest part is done. The lights come on above the counter, though the street is bright enough. I finish what was nearly ready and stop before it becomes too much. There's still one thing left waiting, but it doesn't need tonight. I mark the place where I can find it and let the rest sit right. Let the busy part be over, let the quieter part begin. There is more room in the moment when the noise is wearing thin. Nothing asking for an answer, nothing pulling me away. I can keep the motion going and still leave some for another day. The hour moves beyond the wall, the room stays where it is. I close things down without a rush, with less to carry home.
The room is down to half its noise. The cups are stacked in rows. We keep the final hour open for whatever still needs room.
You sort the names into columns, I clear the marks from mine. We never check who's farther, we just keep a steady time.
A train runs under the building, the floor gives back a hum. We let the harder parts stay quiet till the simpler ones are done.
One more piece, then let it rest. Keep what works and leave the rest.
No rush now, no second guess. We can stop without deciding every answer tonight.
You find a place for the papers, I close the tabs I don't need. One thought stays in the corner, but it isn't asking me to leave.
The lights reflect along the counter. Someone turns the music low. We make the last few choices, then let the open questions go.
Take what's clear, leave what's not. Some things need a second thought.
Mark the place, let it wait. Nothing useful comes from staying late.
We can leave a few things open, nothing falls apart.
Some ideas need the morning, some only need a different start.
Let the evening take the pressure.
Let the final hour bend. What we finished is enough now. What remains can find its place. You gather up your notebook.
I read the final line.
There's more that we could work through, but neither of us tries.
We know where to begin again. We know what can be changed. The room feels lighter when we leave.
A little space around the day.
One more piece, then let it rest. Keep what works and leave the rest. No rush now, no second guess. We can close the door behind us without
Calling it the end. The room is down to almost still. The chairs are black in rows.
We leave the final out behind with less than when it opened.
The signs come on across the street. The day slips out of you. I thought I packed the last thing up, then something carried through. Yeah, oh yeah. There's more in the evening than I give it credit for. A calmer kind of energy keeps moving through the floor. I don't need to chase it, I can take it as it comes. The day may be winding down, but I'm not completely done. Yeah. A couple near the doorway orders something else to share. Someone takes a corner seat and pulls a book out of their bag, and the track changes without warning, but the low end stays intact. I find myself returning to the thought I nearly packed. Let it stay quiet, let it run deep. Nothing to promise, nothing to keep, just enough focus. Yeah, just enough focus, just enough space for one more thought to fall into place. Yeah, the street outside grows darker, the room looks almost new. The things that felt too crowded have more distance coming through. I leave the harder part alone and take the one that fits. Sometimes the final hour works because I ask less of it. No second start, no sudden change, just a softer way to use what remains. Yeah. No extra weight, no need to prove. There's still a calm direction in the way the evening moves. I can stop whenever, I can leave it where it stands, but the next part feels inviting now that nothing is demanding. One more choice, one more turn, not because I have to, just because I found the nerve to, because I found the nerve. Kind of energy keeps moving through the floor. Oh, I don't need to chase it, I can take it as it comes. The day may be winding down, but I'm not completely done. Oh yeah. The signs stay on across the street. The night comes into view. I leave one thing completed and one good thought to you.
That can wait, this can stay. I've done enough for one day. Keep the thread, mark the place. I know exactly where to start again. The last few names are out of order, but the meaning still comes through. I make a note beside the corner for the things I didn't do. The street has changed beyond the glass, the rush is nearly gone. I read the final section once and decide I can move on. There's something good in stopping before the edges lose their shape. I used to keep on reaching till the clearest part escaped. Now I keep the useful pieces, let the extra ones fall back. Tomorrow has a better chance when I don't crowd every gap. I can close it without finishing, I can end without a doubt. There is more than one good way for a day to work itself out. What is ready can come with me, what is not can have its time. I don't need to hold the whole thing just to know that it is mine. three keys. Move softly near the door. I gather only what I need and leave the rest where it was before. The thought I couldn't settle doesn't feel like something lost. It only needs a different hour and a little less force. No final word, no perfect close, just a clear place for the next part to go. No heavy end, no fading low. I can leave with more direction than I had a while ago. That can wait, this can stay. I've done enough for one day. Keep the thread and mark the place. I know exactly where to start again.